In today's Consumer Watch, we're talking about creepy creations. Halloween is in just a few days, but don't let that scare you away from decorating. Candace Murphy found out some smart ways to save for a spectacularly spooky night. Candace?
That's right, Danny. There are a lot of creepy creations you can do yourself that will give your yard that eerie feel on Halloween. I met up with a man who completely transforms his yard into a haunted tour, and he uses a lot of recycled everyday items to give it that ghostly feel.
I am your ghost host, and these two unfortunate souls are my assistants.
I buy things like old back massage motors and I put PVC piping on it.
Nathan Hoffman is all about Halloween.
Enjoy your visit. It may be your last.
Right here I have a sort of grave digger set up. I have a coffin wagon and a coffin, and the coffin lid will open and close, adding a little creepiness. I have some tombstones. I love to dig up old sticks out of the backyard, put them out. It really makes a yard look creepy. It's free too.
He uses a few arts and crafts tools to make spooky decorations.
This is my cemetery. These are some of my tombstones I made myself. That's my breathing grave. It's cut to styrofoam with box cutter, and you just shape them and make your own tombstones.
Our family in the cemetery has been just dying to meet you.
Hoffman also uses a lot of everyday items to create a creepy corpse.
All these really are is PVC. You buy it at a home improvement store, frame it out with some elbow joints, use pool tubing or old 2-liter bottles, and I save all my wire coat hangers, and you make hands and fingers and take work gloves, and it's really easy.
And every year, his haunted tour has a different theme.
This year it's kind of a Nepal Mongolian haunt. Sort of an Eastern theme going on here. You use lots of pallets because they're free. If you go to an industrial complex or dumpsters or something, they throw their old pallets on the side of the road. So it's creepy fencing, and cemetery is a classic Halloween setup.
Once you have the main attraction together, Hoffman advises finishing it off with some fluorescent colored lights. Then you'll be ready for a good scare.
And you come in here and get your candy, and then at the end of the night, I go, I'm exhausted, I'm never doing this again, and then in 3 weeks I'm planning it again for the next year.
Until we see you again, happy Halloween.
I know, doesn't that just get you in the mood for Halloween?
Yes, I like him.
Yeah, it was great. It was so neat walking around, and so many of the items he uses, they're not necessarily for Halloween. He just uses everyday items that you can find around the house and thrift stores, and he incorporates that into his theme.
Yeah, he's very creative.
Yeah, I like his breathing grave. That was pretty neat.
I know, I was impressed. I was learning how to do a ton of neat tricks. I was like, all right, fluorescent lights, buy some styrofoam, make a tombstone, and we're ready to go.
Yeah.
So doesn't
Saving
take
some
much.
money.
Exactly.
Very nice. Hey, you're very talented. I like that. And I loved at the end where he said, I always say I'm not going to do it again, and then he does.
Don't we all do that with projects
Exactly.
too?
How many
Look,
of us
I'm never
have been
doing
there?
that again. But then after it's over, you're like, okay, that was a lot of fun.
Exactly. It's too fun not to keep doing it. Very nice. Thank you, Candace.
All right. The Fire and Ice Gala is coming up in Pensacola, and it's fair time in Mobile.